Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to a very, very special home choir. Learning today a very old tune, harmonised in 1609, thereabouts, by the German composer Michael Praetorius. And it's absolutely beautiful. I'm also really excited, very much with my nerd hat on, because, well, today, everyone, I shall be premiering the new instruments that I bought on Cyber Monday, which includes this beautiful instrument. It would help if it didn't also have a piano attached. Bear with me a moment. It is, of course, the viola da gamba that I bought. Some people buy electronics. Some people buy clothes on Black Friday. What do I buy? A beautiful viola da gamba. And so that means our choir sound today, I haven't actually quite finished adding the final touches, so let me just do that, everyone. Was putting the last touches just at the very end, so need to check that it all works. Let's have a little listen to this. Here it goes. You know this tune. Repeat the hymn again. To God on high be glory, and peace on earth. Gorgeous piece of Baroque sublimity. Well, lovely to have all of you with us this afternoon. Hello to anyone who's joined the channel recently. Should we see how many subscribers we have on Home Choir? Drum roll, or maybe just tap the body of your viola da gamba. And let's see. 5,465 subscribers. 5,465 have joined us over the time we've been online. So do please click the subscribe button. It is free. And we're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. It would be great to get to 5,500 before Christmas. So you can help us get there. 35 to go. And hello to everyone who is watching but isn't in the chat today. Hello to Helene and Bill and Val and Sue and Tony and Sally and Annie and Maureen and Harry and June and Katie, and to anyone else who is watching. And hello, everyone over here. Great to have you with us. And who is here in the booth? Well, it's Anna looking after all of you. Hello to Alison. Hello, Angela. Hello, Dave and Jill. Hello, Eileen. Hello, Liz. Hello, Emma. Hello, Christine. Hello to Fiona. Hello, Gaynor. Hello, Gloria. Hello, Irena. Hello, Jackie. Hello, Jane. Hello, Janet. Hello, Jill. Hello, Jill. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Linda. Hello, Mike. Hello, Nikki. Hello, Patricia. Hello, Sheila. Hello, Sean. Hello, Suzanne. Hello, Terry. Hello, Vectensian. And to anyone else who's jumped on whilst I've been saying hello to everyone, it's great to have all of you with us. Hello, Mike, as well. So, some gorgeous music to sing in the key of F major today. Well, the other thing I've got, of course, is a brand new, a lovely pipe organ. Which I think is a perfect sound for us to sing our home choir chord. Are we ready, everyone? Let's sing home choir and we can start the show. Nice deep breath and beautiful sound of the home choir singing from all around the world means it's time for us to start our Wednesday teaching session. And this afternoon we are learning Es ist ein Ros Entsprungen, as harmonised by Michael Praetorius. And this is a gorgeous, originally a medieval tune, harmonised in the time, really, of Martin Luther, at the beginning of the Baroque era, and will be well known, I think, to most people, probably by a different title, but we're of course going to learn it in the original German. So as always, we will teach the soprano, alto, tenor and bass parts and then sing all four parts at the end. This of course is completely free and offered to the world as well, a nice piece to learn. But if you happen to be singing this as part of your choir preparations for Christmas, do feel free to share it widely with anyone you think would appreciate learning it. Now, of course, we've got lots going on the channel this week, and as always, you're all welcome to come to as much of it as you can. This evening, we have a fantastic Sing for Happiness session. This is an exclusive link only for those who subscribed to the newsletter, because it's not open to the public. So if you are a Home Choir newsletter subscriber, you can come along and learn 2 stunning gospel pieces as taught to the choir there in St George's by the legendary Kim Samuels. And if you like gospels, if you like spiritual, if you love singing Christmas music, you're not going to want to miss this, because both of these arrangements are phenomenal. And when you hear the combined sound of the choir of St George's, it really is a very special pair of pieces. And one of them, frankly, I'm stealing for us here on the channel. And then on Fun Friday, we're going to be singing Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow, kind of hoping we might have a couple of flurries after the little bit we had a couple of weeks ago. But of course, the most important thing is that we all have fun and we sing lovely, laid-back, jazzy pieces at the end of our week. So join me on Friday for that. And of course, next week is another week here on Home Choir, so just make sure you don't miss any of it. Now, of course, if you like what we do here on the channel and you want to support us, you want us to just buy us a coffee, you can become one of our donors, and we really do very, very much appreciate everyone who supports the channel. Every penny you send us goes back into making these shows for all of you, and we really could not do it without your support. So if you want to help us out, go along to homechoir.org/donate, and you don't need to give every month, though if you do, you're hugely appreciated. Thank you to everyone who supports us. Now, a quick note on people have been asking if they can send us stuff, if they can send us a card, or in some cases they want to send us a present, and that is incredibly kind of you. What I would say, and this is very much coming from the team, we really appreciate you, and we are so grateful for your generosity. But if you want us to post things to us using old-fashioned snail mail with the greatest love, please try not to. It's just that we don't post our home address for, I think, obvious reasons. As you know, we're here on YouTube. We don't give out our home address. So we have an office address, which is a couple of 100 miles away from us if we need to receive urgent business post. If you send us something, we then have to pay to have it redirected to us. And so if you want to send us a card, we'd love to have a message from you. You can email us. But if you can avoid sending us stuff by post, that would be very much appreciated. Now, if you have to send us something, and it just has to come to us, please be aware that our postal address has changed from previous years. It's no longer in Bradley Stoke, where it used to be. It's now in Sussex. And so please have a look at the address. If you absolutely have to send us something by post, double check the address on the most up-to-date newsletter. Okay, but as I say, please, if you can avoid sending us stuff, we would be very, very grateful. But thank you very much for your generosity. As I said, we really do appreciate all of you. Now, of course, the newsletter, I've already mentioned it. It is the one-stop shop for finding out what's going on in the world of home choir, all of our links, scores, and as you've heard this afternoon, exclusive shows that you don't get on public YouTube. Make sure you're not missing a moment of home choir. Go along, sign up for the newsletter. It's free. And if you tell us when your birthday is, as Christine, Anne, and Paula have done, we will sing happy birthday for you when your special day rolls round. And so we will sing for them now. Got the chapel organ on, so let's sing happy birthday to Christine, Anne, and Paula. After 2, ready? Oh, hang on, get the right button. 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Christine, Anne, and Paula. Happy birthday to you, and many more. Doesn't quite work with the chapel sound, but hope you have a fantastic birthday, Christine, Anne, and Paula. What is the many more? just seems a little bit out of kilter with that rather beautiful Baroque chapel sound. But our birthday wishes go to anyone celebrating their birthday today or tomorrow. Of course, more birthdays on Friday. So let's talk about this piece. It's absolutely lovely. Es ist ein Ros Entsprungen. Apologies to anyone who saw the title card in the newsletter this week, which was a misprint. It should have said Entsprungen, and it said Gesprungen. which is different meaning. It's definitely Es ist ein Ros Entsprungen. And the translation, so this is according, well, there's various translations out there, but I got a brand new one today from my colleague, Mr. ChatGPT. A rose has sprung up from a tender root, as the ancients have sung to us. From Jesse came the lineage, and it's brought forth a little flower amid the cold of winter, indeed at midnight. Okay, so basically a spotless rose. And you may well have sung this by a different title, but the music itself is very beautiful, harmonised, as I've said, by the German composer Michael Praetorius in around about, we believe, the early 17th century. And as a result, it is Baroque music, and it's very, very beautiful. And I think what we should do is get on and learn it. So hopefully if I press this button here, where's it gone? I'll have to do it over here. Press this magic button here. Is it working? Hopefully. Dum, da, dum, da, dum. There it is. And ta-dum. Fabulous. So this is our music for this afternoon. And what I thought I'd do is I'll just play you the first verse. There are two verses. The music is identical between the two. You can see that with the fact that you've got verse 1 and verse 2 directly beneath it. And it's very lovely. Let me give you your chord. And those of you who are not native German speakers, what you might want to do is just hum your line along. And so we have basses here on an F. We've got a C for the tenors. We've got an A for the altos and a C for the sopranos. And so just hum along. Here it is. And es ist ein Rosenstrudel aus einer Wurzel zart, wie uns die Alten sungen, von Jesse die Art, und hat ein Blümlein bracht, mitten im kalten Winter, voll zu der Nacht. Isn't that lovely? Absolutely beautiful, beautiful piece of Baroque music. So let us begin. And of course, those of you watching along, you're very welcome to sing any and all of these lines. This is open to all. I'm not saying if you're a soprano, you must stick to the soprano line. Similarly, those singing alto, tenor and bass, do feel free to sing along with the melody, whichever octave suits you. Okay, do I have a piano stand in it? I do. Okay, so let's have a look at this very first line. Okay, and let's learn the tune before we start thinking about the German pronunciation. So we're going to sing ma, 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 with me, and ma, 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 ma. Lovely. And just notice here this feel of moving against the beat, almost syncopated. Of course, this is written from before the days that there were bar lines, but there is still this feeling of a cross rhythm. So we sing one and ma, 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 ma. And what you need to do with those longer notes, for example, the G and the F that goes across the bar line you can see up there, is to sing through, because that prepares the next clash and creates a particularly nice effect. So let's sing the tune from the start, please, everyone. Still to ma. And one. Ma, 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 ma. Now, do you know what? The next line, it's exactly the same. Exactly the same. Okay, we'll look at the German in a minute, but let's sing the tune again. This is the second half. And ma, 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 ma. Lovely. Now we take a breath. You can see we've got a rest, and we sing ma, 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 ma. Listen me, and ma, 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 ma. Lovely. And then the last phrase, just kind of wraps it all up. Almost identical to the start. Okay, so this last phrase to ma and 1. Ma, 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 ma. Lovely. Now let's talk about the German. Bear in mind, I'm not a native speaker, though I've picked up a word or two along the years. Es ist ein Ros entsprungen aus einer Wurzel zart. Okay, and next line. Wie uns die Alten sungen, von Jesse kam die Art und hat ein Blümlein bracht, the Ü, with the U with the umlaut is Ü, Blümlein bracht, mitten im kalten Winter, wohl zu der halben Nacht. Now, if in doubt, just do your very best. The second verse, das Röslein, das ich meine, davon Jesajas sagt, hat uns gebracht alleine Marie die reine Magd, aus Gottes ugem Rat hat sie ein Kind geboren, wohl zu der halben Nacht. And again, just do your best with this. Let's sing the first verse of the tune from the top, whichever octave suits you, and then we're going to have a look at the alto, tenor, bass parts, which really form the harmony and the magic with this. So this is the C from the start, and let's have this newly acquired Baroque ensemble. I'm very proud of the Home Choir Baroque ensemble, as you can probably tell. So here we go, and... Es ist ein Rosensprung aus einer Wurzel zart, wie uns die Alten sungen, von Jesse kam die Art und hat ein Blümlein bracht, mitten im kalten Winter, wohl zu der halben Nacht. Lovely stuff. Well done, everyone. So let's have a look now at the alto part. And you can already see here, altos, this is not exactly Mahler's 8th Symphony in terms of complexity. Very, very simple lines, often filling in where the chords are needed. But in a couple of places, you do actually rise above the soprano line. You rise above the tune, particularly in the third part of this. So let's have a look at the opening here for altos. Oh, I wasn't expecting the viola da gamba. So, those pitches there, so we sing Es ist ein Rosensprungen. Let's sing that together, and Es ist ein Rosensprungen. Isn't that a nice line? Now, staying on the same pitch, we sing Aus einer Wurzel zart. Listen. Make sure we're going all the way down to the A and back up to the C. From aus einer, after 2, 1, 2. Aus einer Wurzel zart. And notice you're the only part putting in that little dotted minim crotchet part. Da, 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 da. It's a little bit of lovely Baroque detail. Let's look at the next line for you. And you'll see it is the same. Okay, so let's sing together. Wie uns die Alten sungen. Here we go, and wie uns die Alten sungen, von Jesse kam die Art. And keep this as pure as you can. Try not to let vibrato creep in. This is not a piece for big kind of shaking voices. It's got to be as pure as the sounds of that lovely viola da gamba. Now, und hat ein Blümlein bracht. This is where things start to get a bit more interesting for the alto. So we sing 1. Okay, and you might think, what's interesting about that? But that rising line, like the sun coming up, rises from above the tune, and it's particularly lovely. So, und hat after 1 and 1. Und hat ein Blümlein bracht. Yeah, and lift that last note. As I say, like the sun coming up, and then. So that's mitten im kalten Winter. So we sing mitten im kalten Winter. Let's sing that together. And 1. Mitten im kalten Winter. And then this is probably the nicest bit for the altos. You go on a little bit of a wander. Not bad for 1609 or however it is. So it's 1, 2. Voll zu der halben Nacht. Listen again. Lovely. Okay, so voll zu with me, and 1, 2. Voll zu der halben Nacht. Very good indeed. Back to the top, and let's sing it. I'm going to just make the soprano part a little bit softer so we can have that alto part a bit louder. I shall play and sing along with you because, frankly, who wouldn't? It's such a lovely line. So, sopranos, there's the tune. Altos there. Tenors and basses will be along in a minute. But this one is for the altos. Here we go. Nice deep breath. And... Es ist ein Entsprungen aus einer Wurzelzart, wie uns die Alten sungen, von Jesek an die Art, und hat ein Blümlein bracht, mitten im kalten Winter, wohl zu der halben Nacht. Lovely. Oh, da. That's the next verse just around the corner. So let's take it back to the top. If you haven't done so recently, do remember to hydrate. See, there's lots of lively chat going on in the live chat. Lovely to have all of you with us. Hope you're remembering to sing at some point. So on we press with the tenor line. Okay, rather nice complementary line to the tune. So tenors, we sing. Es ist ein Rosensprungen. Let's sing it together. Here we go, and es ist ein Rosensprungen, and then aus einer Wurzelzart. Listen. Here we go, and aus einer Wurzelzart. Lovely. Let's sing that. In fact, let's have a bit of a treat. Since you've been waiting so patiently, tenors, let's have a little sing-along with the viola and with the organ. Bearing in mind the music is the same for the next line. Okay, so let's have the first 2 lines. There's that note, tenors. Here we go, and... Es ist ein Rosensprungen aus einer Wurzelzart, wie uns die Alten sungen, von Jesse kam die Art. Excellent. Now, und hat ein Blümlein bracht. Keep working on that Ü sound. It's worth it. by far the most straightforward line of all four. To starting on the C, we sing Und hat ein Blümlein bracht. So although it's simple, make sure it's pure and make sure it is as beautiful as you can make it. Und hat, ready after one, and one. Und hat ein Blümlein bracht. Lovely. Now, mitten im kalten Winter. That is the magic note. Okay, the tenors get the magic note here. It's absolutely lovely. That F sharp. That's the bit. That's the thing everyone remembers. So let's sing that mitten im kalten Winter. Here we go. And one. Mitten im kalten Winter. Lovely. Voll zu der halben Nacht. Listen. Lovely. Let's sing that together. Let's go back from mitten im kalten Winter. And let's just make sure the viola player's ready to go. So starting there after one and one. Mitten. My fault. See, the viola player is he, but the conductor wasn't. There we go. And one. Mitten im kalten Winter, voll zu der halben Nacht. There we go. So let's sing that from the top. First verse only for now. And we'll have the whole choir singing, but the tenors sing a little bit more loudly than everyone else. And then it'll be the bass's turn. Basses, you're very patient as always. There is your note. We'll learn your part shortly. There's the tenors, altos, sopranos. Let's sing it from the top, everyone. Nice deep breath, and... Es ist ein Rosensprungen aus einer Wurzel zart, wie uns die Alten sungen, von Jesse kam die Art und hat ein Blümlein bracht, mitten im kalten Winter, voll zu der halben Nacht. Gorgeous stuff. Isn't this lovely? It's just one of those pieces you sort of easily passed by when flicking through a carol book. But some of these older tunes and some of these older harmonisations have such beauty. Well, basses, thank you for your patience. I'm sure some of you have been singing along already, but let's look at your line. So, first of all, we've got that repeated F, then up a fourth, back to the F, and then down a fourth. There's that Star Trek again. Okay, so let's sing together, please, basses. Here we go, and... Es ist ein Rosensprungen. Lovely, and then we tuck underneath. Ja, da, 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 da. So it's aus einer Wurzel zart. Nice low F. If you don't have the low F, it's fine, of course, to go up to the upper note. From aus einer, here we go. 1, 2. Aus einer Wurzel zart. And then the next line, of course, musically is the same as we sing. Wie uns die Alten sungen, von Jesse kam die Art. Okay, and just as we did with the tenors, let's sing from the top to there with the organ and the viola da gamba. You can tell I'm rather proud of the viola da gamba. So nice deep breath, here we go, and... Es ist ein Rosensprungen aus einer Wurzel zart, wie uns die Alten sungen, von Jesse kam die Art. Lovely. Now, we start an octave above, und hat, oops, we sing 1. Und hat ein Blümlein bracht, listen. Oh, for some reason that's sticking. What's going on there, organ? Okay, so let's sing together. Und hat ein Blümlein bracht. Lovely. And then we sing. Mitten im kalten Winter. That's probably the most demanding thing for the basses. So we're starting on the C, we rise to the E. So it's once in Royal. Mitten im kalten. Just sing mitten im kalten, please, basses. And 1. Mitten im kalten. And then it's down to the C again, and then up to the D. So mitten im kalten. And 1. Mitten im kalten Winter. Lovely. And then wohl zu der halben Nacht. Just climbing from the G, and then if the upper F is more comfortable, then sing there. Let's go from mitten im kalten Winter. Okay, here we go. After 1, nice deep breath, and 1. Mitten im kalten Winter. Oh. You see the viola player can't be trusted. I think we'll just sing it ourselves. Here we go. And 1. Mitten im kalten Winter, wohl zu der halben Nacht. Excellent. So what we're going to do, everyone, hopefully the organ has stopped misbehaving, and the viola. Marvellous. So we're going to have the bass line a little bit louder, and then we shall have the whole thing, including the second verse, which we've not had yet, at the very, very end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this video. All we want is to have lots of people come and share the lovely music with all of us, as those of you here today are doing. And of course, showing the lovely community, which is particularly vibrant today. So we've got F, C, A, and C. It's all about the basses on this sing through. Here we go. And es ist ein Ross entsprungen aus einer Wurzel zart, wie uns die Alten sungen, von Jesse kam die Art und hat ein Blümlein bracht, mitten im kalten Winter, wohl zu der halben Nacht. Excellent. So, what I'm going to do is just to do a quick bit of repositioning of the singers so we can hear them in a nice equal way, and maybe make the viola a little bit softer, just a little bit, and we're going to sing it all the way through, both verses. And do, please, as I say, share this with everyone. Do enjoy singing it through. There are your notes there. Basses, tenors, altos, sopranos. We shall sing this in our next Sing Sunday, which is a week and 3 days away. So plenty of time to practice, and I hope you've enjoyed learning it with me today. So here are your notes one more time, and this is it with both verses. Here we go. And es ist ein Rosenschwungen aus einer Wurzel zart, wie uns die Alten sungen, von Jesse kam die Art und hat ein Blümlein bracht, mitten im kalten Winter. there we are, everyone. Huge thanks, of course, to the Patchway Cathedral consort there. Beautifully sung, I have to say. I don't mind saying so myself. And if you have enjoyed today, do please give us a thumbs up, share this broadcast widely, and do join us next time. Now, of course, those of us who are subscribers to the newsletter will be already aware tonight we have a very, very special broadcast. We will be learning Go Tell It on the Mountain and a gorgeous South African carol as taught by an incredible leader, Kim Samuels. I'll be teaching all the parts for it, and then we'll be singing along with the choir at St George's as part of their groundbreaking Sing for Happiness project, which we are so pleased to be part of. And then our next public stream will, of course, be Fun Friday, as we shall be singing Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow. But regardless of what the weather is like where you are today, I hope you have a fantastic day. Thanks, everyone who was here today and enjoyed it in the live chat. Thank you to everyone who's watched along since. Please remember to subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Take care, folks. Bye.